Let's grab that strap. A little bit of strength now. Gonna try to keep it as similar as I can to last week so you guys can work on the same stuff. So first one we did was wrist straps around your wrists. And we try to keep them parallel to each other, right? So you're pulling against the strap. Remember what will happen is your elbows will want to go out and do the work, but just keep them in line. Exhale as you pull against the band. And maybe you can think about your core, drawing belly button into your spine. And that nice strong core, so that's your space from ribs down. It can even be an exhale to the mouth here. Check in with your legs. Try to have knees and ankles in line with each other, right? So not in and not out either. Not toes out. Everything nice and straight. I was going to say perfect. That's not a good word. Okay. Ooh. Take that strap in one hand. I know. Little shoulder rolls. Sorry. All right. Strap in your left hand. And just hold it straight up. And then bend at your elbow. So I'm going to turn around so you guys can see. Bend at your elbow. And then this hand comes around and down to reach up to see if you can find that strap. It's okay if you cannot find it. If you cannot, just do a tricep stretch. You're just a little tight. You don't have to judge. And then, but if you can find it, you're finding it right here. And then you're pulling a little bit. That's okay. And so either way, what happens here is all our necks go like this. So push your head into your hand. Head into your arm, I mean. So whether it's the tricep stretch, well, they're both the tricep stretch. But you get a little something extra in your other side. So for you guys, your right side, right? No, don't change that. Sorry, my bad. I was trying to mirror you. Can you believe some people hold their hands here? Okay, so as you're ready, you can switch if you haven't already. If you switched already, that's fine. I'll mirror it on this side. Your elbow and then grabbing that strap if you can. And that is actually, everybody's like that. One side will be easier. So if you can grab on, remember we're pushing head into your arm, trying to keep your neck in alignment with the rest of your spine, and then pulling that bottom arm down.
I think my hand is just too short.
Yeah, I agree. It's the band, I know.
It's not me, it's the band.
That's right. Shoo. Okay, release. Shoulder rolls. I know I meant to do that one last week. I forgot. No, we did not do that one last week. So you can just hold on to the back of your chair, just stretching out the front of your chest here. So roll your shoulders back and down. Feel those shoulder blades come together. Just a few breaths. It's never about getting the pose perfect. It's about getting more freedom in our body. And then release, bring your hands in front of you, interlace your fingers. Two options here. You can just push your knuckles away. So we were squeezing our shoulder blades together a minute ago. Now we're separating them. We're pushing knuckles forward. But you can also, if it's accessible to you, is palms forward. That kind of, if you have even a wrist injury from when you were a kid, you'll feel a little something in your wrist. So just be careful. Okay, we can release. Let's take that strap around our feet, around both legs. Bring it all the way up above the knees if possible. You can also do this one right below the knees. So that's okay with me too. If it's really hard to get it above the knees, can go right below the knees. And then already creating tension in the band. Notice my knees over my ankles, so I'm not super far apart, but I've got that tension already. Try to make sure your feet aren't out wider than your knees. If I've got my cameras, I can check in with myself, but you guys look good. Okay, very nice. So sitting up tall, ribs away from thighs. Hold on to the chair or wherever it's comfortable. And we're just opening up the knees. We're not even going to move the feet yet. That's your exhale. We can go a little faster. But it's okay to come to the outer edges of your feet on this. Really working the outer hips. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. So we'll keep our feet down and we're just stepping out and in. Out and in and alternating. Yes, sorry, I should have said that. And even when we step out, we're trying to keep everything lined up, knee to ankle. And that's just making sure we're using the right muscles, not putting undue pressure on the knee. So if you feel like your knee is kind of caving inward, then you just need to step a little smaller. That makes sense, right? Don't reach that foot way out. Keep it lined. 5 more each side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Goodness. Okay, that was the last one. Let's bring the band together. We're going to take it down to our ankles. And same thing from down here. So go ahead and already have that tension on the bands. The band's not slack. Yeah, you guys got it. And then just stepping out and out. Alternating feet. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you end it on your second side. And let's take that strap. Let me think. Let's bring it back up. I know. So if it's getting all twirled up, just squeeze those knees together and try to flatten it out. It's much more comfortable if it's not all crumpled up on you. And we're going to do just 5 up downs. So take your arms back behind you. And it's an inhale to rise. And an exhale to sit. Keep that tension on the band. Don't let your knees cave inward. So you're really focusing on keeping those knees exactly as they are. They're going to want to cave inward. Don't let them. 2 more. And we'll stay standing. 2. And last one. Very nice. Hands towards us. Very good. So we're going to waddle on to the back of our chair. Keep that hand up. Okay, I'm going to change. I'm just going to turn so my cameras can see me, so you guys don't have to turn. Okay, we're going to do this like we did a few weeks ago with no band. So it's not easy. Let me start with that. Okay. So bend your knees, stick your booty out. You're holding on to the back of that chair, right? There's no reason to let go. Let's take our right leg out behind us. Just toes on the floor. Okay, and we're just going to cross it behind and back over. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. You can stand all the way up. No relief for the thighs and the booty. Maybe you want to do a little skiing, pushing your hips out to one side at a time. That feels pretty good after all that. And back to center. Bend your knees, stick your booty out. Left leg goes back. We start with crossing over to the right. Cross it, and then take it out. Cross it, take it out. That's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can set that foot in, stand all the way up, maybe a little ski. And then bend your knees. Let's take that strap all the way down to our ankles. You have to step your feet out a little bit wider to keep it tight. Yeah, take your time if you need to adjust it or whatever. Keeping tension on that strap as you step backwards for a chair down dog. So knees generously bent here, okay? Seeing if you can get your ears in line with your biceps. It's gonna feel like a real nice stretch up your back. So we're not too worried about the legs. Knees generously bent. Just a couple more breaths here and we'll start to straighten the legs, getting into your hamstrings. Okay, one at a time. Pick one side, straighten that leg, or work towards straightening it. It's okay if it doesn't get all the way straight. And then switch sides. Now I'm going to give you about 30 seconds here. So you can go back and forth switching sides as it feels right and good. Or you can try both legs straight. A few more breaths, exploring what your body feels like, what you need. Finding freedom in your body wherever you can. One more breath. And from here, let's just do a little cat-cow. So just bend both knees, please. And then you're just thinking about your back. So it's an exhale to round your back away from the floor. Draw your belly in. And then inhale to lower your belly down. Lift your tailbone. Lift your gaze. Exhale to round your back away. Inhale to lower your belly. Lift your tailbone. Lift your gaze. One more, both ways. And then we're going to inhale as we walk towards the chair to stand. When you come to your exhale, you just pause. And then inhale to keep going. Everybody all right? Okay. Good. We'll do a little penguin walk. So remember, this one is super fun, right? I'm going to time us so we don't do it too much. And all you're doing is leaning to one side and lifting the other leg out. And you can go fast or slow. Just in 30 seconds, you've already done it for 10. We're almost there. Ten more seconds. Shoo! Make sure you end on that second side and you're all done. Let's come to the side of the chair. We got all confused last week on the side. So just come to the same side as me, please. I'm not going to try that again. You guys can mirror me. That's perfect. And then we'll come to bring our hands on the seat of the chair. Yep. And we're just leaving the strap there for now. We'll have it when we're sitting. But just take your right hand down right in front of your face. So a nice stretch for the outer leg here. So bend both knees. Straighten just your left knee. And then left arm reaches out and maybe even up. Let's think about that third point, that point in our armpit that we worked earlier. Let's take some big arm circles. Compressing that space and opening it up. Circle it out the other direction. And keep that arm reached high, and you have 3 more breaths here. So if you're feeling enough in that left leg, you stay right here. If you need more, bend your elbow forearm to the chair. For 3, 2, and 1. You can bring that arm down. Both knees are bent. Just going to the other side. So walk that left hand over. Keep the left knee bent. Right leg straightens. And then right arm reaches up. And those big arm circles, please. Reaching forward and down and back. And circle it out the other direction. And reach that arm high. 3 more breaths here. Remember, you can stay right here or you can lower to your forearm. For 3, 2, and 1. You can bring that arm down. Inhale to stand up.